Hello friends, this is Adam with Movie Guy 365, and today I'm going to review the Blu-ray Criterion edition of 1953's The War of the Worlds. If you're new to the channel, please hit the like button, subscribe, hit that bell notification. I put out videos every single day. You can also find me over Twitter, Instagram, and Letterboxd at Movie Guy 365. Okay, The War of the Worlds Blu-ray Criterion edition is here, and we're going to talk about the disc itself. But first, I really want to talk about the movie. It's an iconic classic in science fiction. It really is one of those benchmark movies. And honestly, if you are any kind of movie lover, sci-fi fan, you have either seen this or need to see this. The 1953 classics holds up surprisingly well. Just the special effects were groundbreaking at the time, and they still look amazing today. Honestly, I'll be honest, they look great on the screen. It looks fantastic, and you know, just that overall Technicolor aspect. But yeah, really, this is a movie you definitely need to see. It's absolutely worth your time, and you honestly need to check it out on Criterion. So, all right, we're going to talk about the picture quality and the audio as well as the extras in just a moment. But first, let's do a quick unboxing. Okay, The War of the Worlds Criterion edition, and nice cover, really nice cover, really digging it. And then we have the back and the spine. The interior, some artwork there, and then of course we have the little insert right there. So if you were to pick that up, you can definitely read that for yourself. A little bit of information about the movie. All right, now let's talk about the picture quality and the audio. The Criterion Blu-ray edition of The War of the Worlds has an aspect ratio of 1:7, so it's going to have those black bars on both sides of the picture as opposed to top and bottom, and was given a 4K digital restoration. And let me tell you, this thing looks beautiful. Right off the bat, film grain is very appropriate, nothing too obtrusive. It looks fantastic in that regard. The colors just pop off the screen. Those primary colors, red, blues, and greens, especially look fantastic. Everything from the rays of the alien spaceship to a couple of shots, you know, where there's red flashes. The overall look of the film looks fantastic. It really has a good looking picture, the best it has ever looked, and I think you are going to be pleased. The detail is also enhanced really nicely. Just, you know, everything from clothing, skin texture looks great, and the black levels are also appropriate, and they handle shadow elements very well. This is a fantastic looking picture. I think you're going to be very pleased. The Blu-ray Criterion of The War of the Worlds supports a 1.0 as well as a 5.1 surround sound mix. Now, I had a chance to sample both. The 1.0 does sound pretty fantastic. It's very clear. Overall effects sound great. They're nicely centered up front, so there's no real issues there. Now, as far as the 5.1 goes, it really kind of just widens the overall soundstage quite a bit. I actually kind of preferred this audio presentation. It's nice to have the original, but for the 5.1 on a 1953 War of the Worlds, I think it does quite a bit. The LFE kicks in a little bit more aggressively. The surround sound effects are they're there. They're just not going to be consistent throughout the film, but you know, especially during the alien attack scenes, you're going to get those, you know, small explosions in the background, but it's not going to be a completely immersive overall experience. But I think the fronts, the dialogue coming through the center channel, they sound fantastic. It really just a great sound stage for the upfront area, and it's an overall very good presentation. I think for this film, the age that it is, and what they were able to do with the restoration, I think you would definitely be better served going with the 5.1, but that 1.0 is nothing to sneeze at. Now, this being a Criterion Blu-ray, of course there's going to be a ton of extras. Some of the extras that are listed here are going to be an audio commentary from 2005 featuring filmmaker Joe Dante, film historian Bob Burns, and author Bill Warren. Movie Archaeologists, a new program on the visual and sound effects in the film featuring Burt and film historian Craig Barron. From the Archive, a new program about the film's restoration featuring Baron, Burt, and Paramount Pictures archivist Andrea Callas. Audio interview with producer George Powell from 1970. The Sky is Falling, a 2005 documentary about the making of the film. The Mercury Theater on-the-air radio adaptation of The War of the Worlds from 1938, directed and narrated by Orson Welles. Radio program from 1940 featuring a discussion between Welles and H.G. Wells, author of the 1897 novel The War of the Worlds, and a theatrical trailer. So there's a lot of extras here, and there's a lot to dive down into. So if you're an extras person, absolutely check it out. I had a chance to check out the restoration extra myself, and I think it was very informative. It's a good amount of stuff coming from Criterion. For the picture quality of the Criterion edition of The War of the Worlds, this has absolutely earned an A score in my opinion. I think the 4K digital restoration looks fantastic. It really brings out those colors, natural film grain, and it's an overall very good looking picture. I think you'll be very happy here. For the audio presentation, I'm going to give this one a B+. I think it's very strong. I think while they implemented the 5.1 really nicely, I think a little bit more usage in the surround sounds would have really put this over to an A. But I think for what we get here, it sounds clean. The soundstage is fantastic, and I think overall you'd be very pleased with this presentation. So that is my review of The War of the Worlds Criterion Blu-ray. Let me know in the comments below if you had a chance to check it out, pick it up, let me know. In the meantime, please like, subscribe, hit that bell notification. I put out videos every single day. So until next time, this is Adam with Movie Guy 365. I will see you at the movies.